balls that we've ever had. One of the biggest fans of the Channel 955 Jingle Ball presented by Capital One year after year is our good friend Tanya Lalonde from Summit Place Kia.
Shout out Tanya.
We love, by the way, you're going to be able to in a second. She's on the phone with us.
What?
She's on hold right now as we speak. And Tanya Lalonde, being such a fan of this, she's there every single year. I don't think you've missed one. Have you missed a Jingle Ball before, Tanya?
I've never missed one. Mojo.
How are you, Tanya?
Hi,
Welcome,
Tanya.
Tanya. to the
My
show.
jam. Hi, Mojo, Shannon, Megan, Kevin, KP,
Good
and of course
morning.
Lydia.
Hey, da-da-da-da-da-da-da,
in
the
the
Summit
morning
Place
show.
Kia. Da-da-da-da-da. Can we sing your jingle sometime in a commercial?
Please.
I would love to do
You
that.
should be driving a Kia.
Summit Place Kia.
Summit Place Kia.
Yes.
Yes, let's do it.
I'm telling you, that would be awesome. Well, we can do it with this. We can do it with this contest because listen to what we're doing. Tanya, we presented her with, hey, you know what? You love this thing so much. We'd love to bring you up on stage. And wouldn't this be kind of cool? You know, we can have you come up and, say hi to everybody. And she's like, well, how about this? I'll give away a car. We're like, a car?
Oh.
Okay, let's give away a car. Tony Travato, right away, because he's a huge fan and he loves Summit Place Kia. Tony Travato starts, what did he start with? What kind of car did he start with at first?
A K5.
Okay, so he asked you right away. He goes, this is what, let's do that. Tanya goes big. It's like, Tanya, go big or go home. What kind of car are we giving away at Jingle Ball
But you
2024?
never say no to Mojo or Tony Travato, by the way. So we said, how about if we give away a brand new SX X Pro all-wheel drive,
Oh.
Summit Place Kia, Telluride.
Wow! I tell you right.
That is a good
Ooh,
looking
those
car.
are
Nice.
That's no little throwaway vehicle.
That's unbelievable. What does a car like that value? What's the sticker price on something like that?
About $52,500.
Oh, my
Tanya, look, Tanya's the
Dang.
one, bro.
This is amazing. And listen to what you got to do to win this thing. It's very simple. We're making this easy. You got to either win a pair of tickets or tickets from, us here at the station. Buy tickets, go to Ticketmaster, and you can get tickets to the show. Or simply come to the radio station and register to win. And everybody's going to be eligible to win a 2024 Kia Telluride the night of our Jingle Ball on December the 10th.
Man, I'm looking at pictures online right now. This thing is sweet.
Man.
Mojo, I just sent you a picture of this vehicle. Not only is it a gorgeous vehicle, but it also comes with J.D. Power awarded safety features. To name a few: blind spot collision warning, lane and parking assist, smart cruise control,
Oh, my God.
a dual front full-length side curtain and rear first and second row mounted
Did you,
airbags. You know they're the safest vehicles on the road there.
did you just
Super
say that
easy to
because I started off the show saying that my
Yeah.
wife won't let me drive a car anymore because I'm such a bad driver? Is that why you brought up all the
Well,
safety stuff?
So
I
be
love-
safe. It also includes dual sunroof, harmony audio,
All right.
heated steering and heated and vented seats, and a 12.5-inch in-dash media screen, just to name a few.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so let me go through this again. The Jingle Ball stars Jack Harlow, Teddy Swims, Jason Derulo, Saweetie, Madison Beer, NCT Dreams, Isabella Rosa, Wanho,
Oh,
and Tanya Lalonde from Summit Place Kia. And
Aw.
to win this, you gotta listen to win tickets to Jingle Ball, or you can, go and get your tickets. Anybody that comes to the show will be eligible. Plus, there is a no purchase necessary, free entry available. See rules for details. Blah 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 blah. blah. I gotta say
That's good. All those T's and C's.
By the way, yeah, the
Terms
T's
and conditions.
the T's and C's. This is a great contest, Tanya. And then Tanya, you're up on stage. I don't know if you got an outfit picked out yet. I always see you. You're always dressed to impress, but I'm going to say this to you. This is going to be a night where there's going to be a lot of eyes on you up on that stage.
Well, I hope somebody's going to be there to hold me up, Mojo.
Are you going to be freaking out? Are you who are you most excited to see at Jingle Ball this year?
You.
You know what? You're making a grown man blush, and I'm excited
Aw.
to see you too. I'm excited to do this contest. I just love the idea. I don't know if you know this. I talk about this often when we do Throwback Throwdown. I always wanted to be a game show host.
You
Ever
do a
s-
good job.
ever since
You
Bob,
did it.
yeah, well, I try. Ever since Bob Barker, I used to stay home with my mom, sometimes fake sick, and stay home with my mom, and we would watch The Price is Right. And when they would open up the doors and they would go, "What do we have for KP?" A brand new car. I
I still remember the
Yes.
music.
That's awesome.
Mojo's Beauties.
Same.
I was.
I used to do the same. I love Bob Barker. Be sure and spay and neuter your cat.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Help control the pet population. Have your pet spayed or neutered. Tanya, this is going to be so much fun. I'm giddy over this. I really am. I'm very, very excited for this contest. Summit Place Kia, will you do me a favor? You got all the time in the world right now. This is not costing you anything, although Lauren might send you she might send you a bill. Lauren, do not send her a bill for this. Give a nice plug to your great staff and everybody that works at all your dealerships, even your Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram dealerships too.
Mojo, you put me on the spot. Of course, without all of the media attention we get from our iHeart partners, we wouldn't be number one and number two. But we are so excited to partner with you, and my staff is awesome. And, of course, the Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in beautiful Emily City, Lalonde Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Summit Place Kia in Clinton Township, Summit Place Kia in Auburn Hills, and SummitPlaceKia.com.
Give it up.
Yeah. Tanya Lalonde.
I love this woman to death. I'm telling you, she's one of my favorite people in the world. I loved her late husband, Rich, was one of the sweetest men I've ever met. You guys have always been such a giving family. I love your family, love your kids. I love this. We're going to have so much fun. Jingle Ball, December the 10th.
I love it.
Make sure everybody comes to Jingle Ball, okay?
Let's do it.
And Tanya, I know you like people who go big or go home. Everybody on the show, sponsored by an auto dealer, except me.
Oh.
Just saying. You should be driving a Kia. Summit Place Kia.
Okay. We tried to get together. You guys stood me up the last time.
Hey, well,
see
listen.
that, Kevin?
No, look,
The real story
listen,
comes out.
Josiah had to go to the hospital. We never rescheduled. That's what happened.
That's true. I forgot about that.
That's fair.
We'll put something on the books.
All right, Kevin would be great. Honestly, I'm going to tell you this. He would be fantastic for this, and he has a car that needs to be gone.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So-
Well, we might not get him out of this Telluride once he sees it. I'm not sure.
Tanya, thank you so much. I appreciate you. We'll talk to you soon. Keep your phone active because I may call you later this morning and shout out Summit Place Kia and ask you more about this car because I really want to know more about it, okay?
Sounds great. I love you guys.
All right. We love you too.
Thanks, Tanya.
Take care. Tanya Lalonde, Summit Place Kia, win a car.
He picked his nose. He smelled. He made her pay. What the hell happened? Second date update happens after 8 on Mojo in the morning.
That is really a cool idea. I got to tell you that I had no idea what Tony Travato had up his sleeve. I was kind of like hoping he was going to add T-Pain.
We got the other T. We got the Telluride.
I'll be honest with you, this is better than it. Everybody, can you imagine going to a concert and winning a car, winning a $50,000
Bro.
plus
That's not
dollar
ever.
car? We could do so many great contests here. It's just insane. All right, it's Mojo in the Morning Show. Your home of Second Date Update. That's on the way in just a little bit. Shannon, actually, I want to have you be next up here. You were talking about the living arrangements in your house, and because you had a home that did not have enough bedrooms and stuff, you had to add some space for
We had to get creative.
Wes's kids, right?
Yeah, so my stepdaughter Samantha has her own bedroom upstairs with the rest of us. My stepson Kieran's a senior in high school. Dude, I have learned, like, teenagers, especially teenage boys, they just want their own space. So we have a totally finished basement, and so he has the whole basement to himself. It is sweet. He has like an apartment down there. He's got a couch, he's got a TV, he's got his bed. Curtis Kitchen and Bath just redid a great bathroom for him. Like, he is totally set.
That was
in
what I
this
wanted
basement,
my entire
okay?
life with my
Right.
parents. I wanted my parents
It's
to let
amazing.
me move either to the basement or to the attic.
Yes.
Yeah. So the thing is, though, this is like my first time dealing with teenagers. Lucy and Smith are in elementary school, so this is all very new for me. I am terrified to go down into a teenage boy's bedroom. I had a sprinkler company out over the weekend to, you have to like blow out your sprinklers or whatever before the winter. And so they've literally been coming since Lucy and Smith were babies to my house. I've used the same company. I'll shout them out. Precision Lawn Irrigation. Love you guys. They're the best. So they're used to trudging through like Barbies and American Girl dolls and Legos and all the other crap that's usually laying all over my basement floor to shut off my water, which they have to do. So the other day, the guy came up and he's like, I am pleasantly surprised to see how clean and different the basement looks. And I said, oh yeah, my stepson lives down there now. And I said, I have a teenage boy, which means I never, ever come down here because I am too scared at what I am going to find.
Yes. Now you get to enjoy this.
The what? The socks. Well, I don't want to.
No, dirty laundry is all I meant.
Okay.
Yeah.
But really, parents.
You know what she means
What
by
have
that,
you
don't
found? What
She has
have
no
you
clue.
found?
The things that I would hide in my own bedroom, I can't imagine how bad it would be for a boy.
Man, when I was in high school, we'll just say dirty movies because I don't know what you can or can't say.
Okay.
Yep.
It was a dirty movie that got passed around.
Ew.
Or like 11th grade, and I used to have like this.
It was a VHS tape.
Oh no, it was a disc, like a DVD.
Oh, a DVD.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
that old.
Okay. Well, you said tape. I thought you said
I did
tape.
well because in my mind I'm trying not to say the P
Right,
word,
right,
but like
right.
a dirty movie, and it got passed around. I think it was called like I don't know what it was called.
Don't.
It's not like it's not like a
Was it
crazy
like
word.
somebody
it's called
does
Booty
something?
Talk 4.
Booty
Or
Talk
something like that.
4.
It was like
I've seen that. By the way, have you seen 1, 2, or 3? They're fantastic.
Better than 3, kind of worse than 2.
Listen,
Yeah.
they had some stars on that one. It got passed around like the whole class, but I remember trying to hide it from my mom, and not that she was coming in my room, but I was like, I gotta hide this.
Shannon, you need to call Chelsea and ask her of
No,
a
I will never
mother
go down there.
A mother of 3 boys.
I can't even imagine
the stuff that
the
you
trauma.
find. And yes, Megan, you do find a lot of dirty socks.
It's so funny because I have a storage area down there that like he has the whole basement to himself, but there is a storage area like where the furnace is or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's where I keep like all my wrapping paper and crap. So if I ever need anything, I'm like, Wes, can you go downstairs and get the wrapping paper that has the gumballs on it and just grab I refuse.
I remember as a kid, can I tell you the most embarrassing thing my parents ever witnessed when they went into my room when I was a kid? The worst thing ever?
What was it?
Me. Oh, God, this is so embarrassing. Pretending I was Bon Jovi singing Living on a Prayer.
You do that now.
I used to do my own concerts in my room, and my dad wanted me to shut the music off. I was listening to Bon Jovi. I would get, my brother had a drum set. I would get the drumstick and pretend it was the microphone, which by the way, it was kind of a big like Bob Barker-y microphone if it was a drumstick. And I would sit there, and my dad walked in, didn't say a word, and sat there and watched me as I was turning to the crowd to sing to that girl in the front row. I would honestly rather have my dad watch me, butter in the corn than that. Any parents of teenagers or any teenagers that want to give Shannon forewarning, be careful. What's up, Tiffany? Hi.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Morning.
A friend and I were cleaning out the basement where her cousin used to live, and we found a homemade pocket pea.
Oh,
What was it made of?
It was made of, are you ready for this? It was made of 2 diapers, a bag, and a rubber band.
Ew.
wait, how do you know?
Sounds so
Wait,
dry.
how do you know it was a pocket pea, though? Honestly.
Because it was right next to the baby oil.
Oh, that's
Wait, diapers, a bag, and a rubber band.
I gotta try that. Can I tell you that's funny?
That's DIY.
Can I tell you that's funny? We used to also have homemade. We used to call them weed no busts. So we would take toilet paper rolls, which kind of sounds like it would have been a pocket pea. I could see my sisters thinking, "What the hell is he doing this?" We would take toilet paper rolls, put bounce dryer sheets inside of it, tape the end of it, and we would blow our weed into it so that it would blow out.
Oh, yeah.
And
Everybody's done that
everybody's.
once in their life.
My sisters would come and find those, and they would get so mad at me for smoking weed. They didn't like
Smoking the reefer.
They didn't like that I was doing that. But the pocket pea, can you imagine that? That's insanity. Shannon, can you imagine finding that
I
sucker?
would die. I'd die.
Yeah. Marissa, what's up?
Hi, yeah. So I used to have one of those little crystal lamps that the light would go inside and light up the crystal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I took out the light and put my bag of weed in there.
Yeah.
And put it back on my nightstand. And every time my dad would come down, he'd be like, "Man, it really smells like weed in here, but I never catch you smoking. And I knew it was hidden in my little, like, crystal lamp.
Yeah. Did he do something kind of cool, too? Like, does he have, like, the beaded door at all? Like, you know, every kid had the beaded door.
I had one of those.
You know what I mean?
Glow in the dark stars and moons, baby.
They put beads.
The stars.
I had a little hook on the side of the door, too, so you could, like, put it off to the side. But one time, my brother was chasing me, and I was running really fast, and the stars and moons would get locked together, and I totally I got myself by my own throat one time.
Shannon, does he ever have to worry about, like, Smith and Lucy coming in there? Like, does he ever yell, like, get them out of here? Or does that ever happen?
No, it hasn't happened yet. But they're pretty, like, everybody's pretty
They're good.
respectful, honestly, about other people's spaces. Yeah.
I remember on the Brady Bunch when Greg moved to the attic and Bobby and Cindy would go up in the attic all the time. I don't know why that reference comes into play, but he had the beaded door, too. What's up, Zach? Hi. You've never seen a Brady Bunch episode in your life, have you?
I seen a movie, though.
You saw the movie?
Wait, the
You've
funny
never
movie or the...
seen an episode?
Yeah, there's the first
show,
one was funny. The second one was not.
I don't
funny.
remember. I was at my grandma's house. It was on.
There was one, like, making fun of the Brady Bunch.
No, it was Jan was in there.
Yeah.
Marshall.
Yeah.
No, that was a good one. Yeah. What's
Yes,
up?
that one.
Yes. You got very
Zach,
excited.
what's up?
Because her joke was crazy.
Hello?
What's going on? Hi.
I moved out of my parents' house with my fiance, and I got a call. My mom found a used condom under my.
Wait,
He's saying it like he's still ashamed and scared.
but you
of
live
being
with your
punished.
fiance. You should. Well, I would think as a mom, she probably wants you to be using condoms.
Yeah, well, she wasn't very happy when she found it because she had to touch it and throw it away.
Oh, jeez.
I would.
Why are you not throwing that away yourself?
Yeah.
Well, I thought I threw it away. I guess I didn't.
Okay.
Did you bring condoms?
Man. By the way, it sounds like a kid that lives in his basement with his parents. What's going on? How you doing, Ryan?
Hi.
What's
First
up?
time, long time.
Hey!
Ryan's on the phone.
What's going on, buddy?
Hey, Shannon, wait till you come across the Lucky Sock.
See, I will not. I will not, Ryan. You know why? Because I don't go down there.
Why is it lucky?
Well,
you don't have to
use your imagination.
Honestly, I'm sure there's been a washing or two of those. What's up, Megan? Hi.
Hi, first time, long time.
Hey there.
Megan's on the phone.
Megan with an A like Megan Mick, or Megan with just the MEGAN?
MEGAN.
Okay, that's the right way to do it.
That's grosser than anything found in a teenage bathroom or bedroom.
What's going on?
I know. I have two teenage boys. One is a little bit cleaner than the other one, and my oldest, I go in there and I find food and pop cans, and it's so gross. I'm like, how? And someone suggested putting like rice on the floor to make it look like mice came in, like it was mice droppings. So I think I might actually do that.
Wes said that's all. He goes, Shan, to calm your fears a little bit. That's really all. It's like 2-week-old mac and cheese bowls and pop cans, which is
honestly
actually pretty disgusting.
I would rather find the socks because at least you can pick them up on the outside than the bowls. The bowls are hard to clean out.
Like the ones on our ceiling here.
Right? Did you hear that? One of the DJs here at the station was eating bowls of cereal and putting them in the ceiling tiles. We can't figure out who it was that was doing that. How about this?
Isn't that sick?
It's just awful.
It's not just teenage boys either.
Victoria?
Hi.
Hi, Victoria. Victoria is a mom, wants to call out something, Shannon, for you. What's up?
Yeah, this is not my son. This is my ex's son that was staying with us every other weekend. I found what I thought was tea in his mini fridge in his room, but it was cups of pee.
What? Why?
He would always be in his room playing video games and apparently was too busy in the middle of the night to try to go to the bathroom.
I need to take a pee-pee.
He just peed inside the room with any bottled water, cup, anything that he had available.
Oh, my God.
Why did he put it back in the refrigerator?
It probably wasn't full.
It was in his mini fridge in the room.
Ew.
So he never, I guess, tossed it out.
Every boy has a pee bottle. I will say that. I've never refrigerated mine. Because you just got to pee sometimes at night. And
Go
like
to
you said,
the bathroom.
sometimes you don't want to do that, man.
Exactly.
You just throw it under the bed or something.
That is disgusting.
That's disgusting.
Don't yuck our yums.
Yeah, exactly. They can yuck everybody else's yums, but a teenage boy.
I have daughters. I only have 2 daughters of my own, and I've never dealt with boys like that, but apparently it is a thing. So it's like, that is disgusting.
Yeah, definitely don't drink the tea. Thank you for the call. We appreciate it. All right, we're going to give you a chance to win a trip to Florida again this week. Normally we do it at 8 o'clock, but we're so late. That was a great topic. We got to do it now. Listen to this. It's a trip to Tampa, Florida that you have a chance to win. First of 5 qualifiers today. 844-MOJO Live, 95th caller, 844-665-6548, our telephone number. Zach's over there with a big smile on his face because the funny thing is Zach's about to move out of his sister and brother-in-law's house.
Yeah, Zach!
And you know he's got more socks, more cups of tea, more used condoms.
What's the grossest thing you have in your room that your sister would just be so mad at you?
Oh, dude, my laundry's real bad right now. Like, real bad. I haven't done it in probably a month.
Oh, my God. Zach, do me a favor before I get into the second half of the show. Come over here. Let me smell your belly button.
No.
Come on.
He's got to get a test. He's got to get a test it out.
I got to test it
It's
out.
been a day. No.
Get over here. Come on. Let me try it. No.
For real?
I got to get ready for Wednesday. Yeah. Come on over.
He's got to test it.
Come on over. If you don't feel comfortable, I won't have you do it. These contestants are signing. Why?
This is like preseason
basketball. The contestants are doing this on Wednesday. Smell my hole for Jelly Roll are all going to have to sign a affidavit that they're not going to come back and Diddy sue me. Okay, I don't want to have any of that happening.
Oh, this is weird, bro. This is weird.
Let's get a picture. Let's get a picture. Hold on. Hey, ready? You ready?
Oh, God.
Come on. We got it.
I got
Is
you,
it
I
on
got you,
camera?
I got you.
Are we on camera?
KP got you on live.
We're on live. All right, here we go.
Wait, I got to get the close up.
Look at this. By the way,
this is so disgusting.
I'm not going to lie to you. I never knew you had such a great belly button. That's a fantastic belly button. All right, here we go.
Weird.
Here we go. Hold on.
I can't do it. Oh,
no.
It smells so bad.
Hold on.
No.
I'm tasting a little oak. Hold on. It's like cinnamon oaky.
He's a belly button sommelier.
Bro.
That is the most, honestly, can I tell you something? I don't know what fabric softener you or your sister uses, but it's wonderful. It's wonderful, yes.
WKQI Detroit. WSNX Mesquite and Grand Rapids.
Shannon, you may want to try it.
3 great stations.
I love you, Zach.
One stupid show. This is Mojo in the Morning. Live. Mojo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition sequence start.
Let me take y'all back to the beginning.
This is it.
All right, are you ready?
You're listening to Mojo in the Morning.
You're a doo-doo head.
Let's go.
Good morning and welcome to the Mojo in the Morning show. It is so nice to have you guys here. In just 8 minutes from now, we'll find out why you're not getting a call back with the second date update. We have another pair of Jingle Ball tickets, which is a chance for you to win a brand new Kia Telluride from Summit Place Kia.
Yeah.
That contest just announced. Yeah, you got a chance to win that. Come to Jingle Ball, win tickets, buy tickets, or you can register to win that contest at the radio station here. Prize rules and all that stuff available for you up on our website. We got a couple of really good topics, too, coming up here in the next couple of minutes. In seconds from now, dating without being married. And then the woman that tried to come up to my hotel room with me during Parents' Weekend this weekend at Michigan State. It was a very interesting weekend. I'll explain that. And by the way, the woman was not my wife, Chelsea. So we'll talk about that all on the way. And a bunch more. We got a bunch more topics. First, though, Jessica.
Hello.
Hey, Jessica. I got to get the little music here so that you know it's official. It's only official if you hear the music here on the Mojo in the Morning Show. How you doing? Where are you from?
Good. How are you? I am from Grand Rapids.
I love it. Thanks for listening. What part of Grand Rapids?
Wayland. So I live by Gun Lake Casino.
Okay. All right. We're going to have to come and see you sometime. Hey, you're a winner. Congratulations.
Thank
You're qualifier number 1. We got you locked in right now For the contest to win a trip to Florida, how would you like to go to Tampa, Florida?
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Listen to this. If you win this prize, which, by the way, you got a $50 cash card, so you definitely won. You're now qualified for a trip for you and a friend to go to Tampa, Florida. You will stay at the Hyatt Place. I've actually stayed there before. Chelsea and I have stayed there numerous times. It is awesome. Daily breakfast for 2, Riverwalk attraction passes, giving you access to 7 of Tampa's most unique spots. Unlock Tampa Bay, the hip urban heart of Florida's Gulf Coast, courtesy of Visit Florida. The coolest thing about it is everything is all like right there, right on the bay, on the riverfront there. And it's some of the coolest things ever. There's some of the coolest bars. Joe from the Joe Show, Ashley and Jed and Terry are all there from the Joe Show, which you can hear afternoons on Channel 955, but also he's my son. They'll take you on a little tour if you'd like to, okay?
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's from Visit Florida. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
You're now qualified. We'll pick the grand prize winner for this thing on Friday morning at 8 o'clock. So it will not be at the same time because I'm going to make sure I'm on time on Friday, okay?
Okay.
All right. It's Mojo in the Morning Show. Phone number 844-MOJO Live. Text is 95500. Ooh, God bless you.
Thank you. I cut my mic off, too. It still was loud.
Yeah. By the way, it's funny. We have in our new studio, we have cough buttons and stuff. They never work because you cut them off. Every other mic's on.
Yeah.
So it doesn't cut anything off. It just, what it does is it just makes you feel like you didn't get heard by other people. But
I should just sneeze next time and don't even press a button.
Dating without being married. So you're hanging out with the guys this weekend?
Man, so not just the guys. My girl, B and T, Brittany and Tamara, shout out to the homies. Brittany moved to Atlanta, so she was in town this weekend. Had a chance to catch up with her. That was fun. Homie Tamara, that's just the homie. He was there, too. So we go out for brunch. Anytime Brittany comes in town, we have like this thing where we just go to brunch. So we go to brunch, and we're brunching. You know, we got the mimosas going. Shout out to the mango mimosas. I don't know if you've ever had a mango mimosa. If they have the option for one, highly suggest you use it. And tell the woman you only want the juice, or woman or guy, whoever doing that. For us, it was a lady that was doing it. That's why I said that. Just add a little juice just for color. You don't really want juice.
Yeah,
you just need a little
like
splash in there.
Spray of it.
Yeah, just to give you the tint. So ask for a little tint in mind. Mimosas are flowing. And it's an attractive waitress who's not our waitress that's walking back and forth. My boy T make mention of it here and there. What. She come by. At this point, I guess, now's the opportunity to actually speak to her. So he's like, hey, how you doing? She's like, I'm cool. He's like, you look nice. They kind of talking for whatever. Then he's like, are you single? She's like, no. At this point, she flatters. She's like, no, I'm in a relationship. Like, how long you been together? She's like, 10 years. He's like, 10 years and you're not married? She's like, no, we're not married. He's like, well, I mean, time is winding up. When you gonna get married? She's like, then she starts to get like if he doesn't propose to me pretty soon, then it'll be over. In my mind, I'm like, you've been with him for 10 years at this point. Like, you locked in. If you haven't in my mind, if you've been with somebody for 10 years and he hasn't proposed to you, even if y'all have talked about getting married, if you're not married 10 years in, you're probably not gonna get married.
That's funny because it's not the case for anybody I know who dated that long.
Okay, give me more than that.
Like, my 2 cousins dated for 12 years before they got married. My other cousin dated her now husband for 8 years. The wedding I went to a couple of weeks ago, they've been together 9 or 10 years, and they just got married. Like, everybody I know who's been dating that long is married.
Or did they start dating, like, in high school or college, though?
Only one of those couples was high school.
Okay.
Yeah, because I could see it that way.
Yeah.
At some point when somebody's married,
after college.
If somebody's with somebody for 20 years, why get married? Like, at what point, why get... I mean, I guess if you have kids and
medical
you want...
benefits.
But you can get... Can't you get benefits with a partner or a long-term partner or no? No? Do you have to get married?
Sure you can. I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know.
By the way, can I just say something about you and your friends?
Preach.
That guy, this is the hot waitress, right? That's with them for 20 years. That guy that is with a hot waitress at the mango mimosa place. is so pissed off at you because she went home and said, I had a table full of guys that all said, and this guy's going,
so my question,
why
though,
are you talking
you
about
said
my business?
she sounds like she wants to get married.
Yeah.
She's just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting.
She made the point to say, if he doesn't hurry up, then it'll be over. Because he was kind of flirting with her. Like, if y'all don't, how long does he have? Da, 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 da.
Oh.
But in my mind, it's like 10 years. Megan, I understand. Because my thought was like, where Shannon's mind was going was like, if the relationship happens where you meet freshman year or sophomore year, something like that in high school, and then you continue on, like, that I can understand. But, like, if you're an adult and you go 10 years, I just don't know how that works.
Especially if one person really, really wants to get married.
Yeah, a couple just got married a couple weeks ago that are my cousins. They're in their 40s. They've been dating 10 years. Just got married a couple weeks ago.
Was it like a reason why they didn't get married sooner or that you know of? Or?
No.
Huh.
I would be, by the way, 844 Mojo Live, if anybody's in a relationship like this where they're long-term, like, and we're talking, double or less than double digits that you guys have been together without getting married. What is keeping you from getting married? I'm sure it's got to be finances, right? Or is it that you just don't necessarily feel like you need to do the whole legal thing? I think that it's one of those things where we're seeing less and less people that want the hassles and the BS of getting married. They only want it because they, figure that a family member might want to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think marriage, I think the symbolism of marriage, and this is kind of sad to say this, but I think there's so many people that get married and get divorced. They're like, why complicate things?
Yeah, and I fully understand where you're coming from. My hope is that people wouldn't look at somebody else's situation and allow that situation to dim their light.
Yeah. What's happening, Maria? Maria?
Yes, hi.
Who are you, Maria?
Yes, hi. I'm the hot waitress from the restaurant that Kevin was at.
Yeah, are you serious?
Maria?
Oh my God!
Wait a second.
So not only
I knew she was going.
Not only is your guy got a lot of crap from these guys talking to you this weekend, now we're talking about it on the radio. This has got to be even worse.
I love it. It's hilarious.
Did you go home and say to him, I waited on a table full of guys and girls that were all talking about our relationship?
Oh, yes, absolutely. And he knows it, too. I give him so much, stuff for it.
Yeah. So let me ask you, Maria, if he said to you today, will you marry me, you'd jump at that?
Of course.
And do you think that what are the odds that he says it to you today?
Probably zero.
Zero.
Really?
0.0. Yeah.
0.0. Maria, does it ever frustrate you?
Oh, of course. We've been dating for a long time, so, I've given a lot of years to him, so, but it's different because, like, we almost act like we're married. We're not married on paper, but we live together. We act like we're married. We do everything together. We're best friends. So it's like we are married, but we're not.
So when these guys were hitting on you / getting your story, because come on, that's a hitting on job. That was these guys were flirting, weren't they? By asking you
Maria
questions.
is beautiful.
Maria, are you ever tempted to leave your situation if something better should come? No.
No.
Wow. Okay.
I love him.
You do. So, does his family and your family give you guys crap for this?
Oh, absolutely. My family is super like old school tradition. Like even me living with him is like crazy right now.
Yeah. What would be the longest that you would stay with him without being married?
Probably for like another 6 months, I think.
Wow.
Like a year.
Does he know that?
Yes.
So if he doesn't do something in the next 6 months, then you're out.
Yes.
Wow. What are your thoughts? What are the percentages that he does something?
I'm hoping 100. I really do.
I mean, I get where you're coming from if that's a goal for you, but I just feel like how do you step out on a relationship with somebody you love, but also how are they not meeting you halfway? It seems so complicated.
Hold on one second. Keep her there for a second. You're going to stay on the phone with us while I grab some of these calls. Ashley, are you there?
Yes.
Ashley, I got Maria on the phone. She's the hot waitress that Kev and his friends all met this weekend. What's your situation?
So I've been together with my fiance for 12 years. And I wanted a wedding so bad, but 6 months before my mom passed, she told me she would never see me walk down the aisle, and it was a sudden passing. We didn't know what was going to happen, so I refused to get married now.
Whoa. Okay. So you actually had circumstances that were obviously, tragic for you and your family, and that's the reason why you're not going to get married. That makes me kind of sad, though. I'm sad by that.
Yeah, I've always grew up wanting like the big, beautiful wedding and everything like that, and she had said 6 months before she passed that she would never see me walk down the aisle because she just knew that. At first, it was just like money, situations, but then she unfortunately suddenly passed, and I just can't bring myself to get married.
But don't you think you can do something nice for her memory by doing it? Getting married and do something kind of cool for her?
Yeah, I could, but just in the back of my head, it's just like she's not going to be there. And my mom was like a big part of my life. Like she was a big
I get that. It would feel like something was missing.
Influencer
but
and everything.
You can't rob yourself of those life experiences.
And know that she will be there.
Listen, I will say this. I know how hard it is to lose a parent. I lost my mom too, but I feel like my mom's with me every single day, and she's the one that's helping me in my life every single day. So I would hope that, and you'd feel that same feeling with your mom, and maybe not just say I'm not going to do it, but maybe give it a little bit of time. I like these. By the way, Maria, we're getting texters here right now that must know exactly where Kev was at drinking these things, because they all say if your guy doesn't ask you, they'll ask you. They'll come back in. There's a lot of people. Christine, are you there, Christine?
I'm here. Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all. What's happening? What's going on? That's what happens when we play Post Malone and Morgan Wallen together. We get some hey, y'alls.
Well, I'm in Georgia, so I've been here for about like 13 years, so it's grown off me, but I am an original Detroiter.
In Georgia, you guys have all kinds of different laws that are different than ours. If you're together for a period of time, aren't you already married?
No, I'm not sure if they have common law, like common, what is it called?
It's common law. Yeah, common law marriage. I think we have it. I think we have it maybe in Michigan. Somebody has to Google that.
I'm not sure, but.
Question for you.
Me and my fiance have been together.
How long?
Yes. Oh, for about 20 years. I was 17, and now I'm going to be like 37 next month.
Hey, Maria's on the phone with us right now. Maria, refresh everybody's memory. How long have you guys been together?
10 years.
So she's been together half that time. She actually gave him an ultimatum. What do you think about that?
That's really sketchy. And I don't say that, in a negative, from a negative perspective, but it's, you both have to be ready. If he's still with you, at least I think that he needs to make a commitment. In my situation, my fiance, he's my fiance. He proposed to me a few years ago, but we just had, life was happening.
Yeah.
There was a point where I was in college way back when I was working 2 jobs. His job was really demanding, but we made a commitment. So I think that that's the biggest thing that people have to look at first is, well, is he committed to you? Is he invested in the relationship? And just allow it to organically happen.
Maria, what happens if he does propose to you within this 6-month period of time, but then wants a long engagement?
I would definitely be with him.
So you just want a ring.
Forever.
That's all you want. You want the ring.
As the other woman was saying, I would just like to be a little bit more committed. I know we're committed, we live together, but I just want something to kind of solidify that.
Sure. That's understandable.
Okay. Mojo in the morning. What's up, Christina?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
So, 2 things. I'm curious, if they're best friends and, so in tune, what are his reservations? Why wouldn't he want to marry this beautiful woman? And for 2, the saying goes, and I love it, don't let your boyfriend hold you back from your husband. If you want to get married and you want this life, but you're with someone for so long and you're like, well, I don't want to start over. Your boyfriend is holding you back from your husband. You could be done with him and find someone that wants to marry you tomorrow and is a great partner.
Wow. Did you hear that one?
Yeah, I really like that.
Maria, how does that make you feel?
I mean, I understand understand her too. I completely get it.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we tell him that we'll get him a deal at Lucido Fine Jewelry on a ring, and then we'll officiate it. I'll officiate it, and Kevin will be your maid of honor.
I got you.
I love it. Perfect.
Talk to him. Yeah, Megan? Can you what?
Oh, it's fine.
Oh, okay. Megan wants to also be one of the maids of honor, too. Shannon, you can, too.
You know
We can
what?
all do
I'm
it.
going to be at Lucido. I'm going to be at Lucido right by your restaurant on Wednesday. You just
Okay.
happen to
Come
stroll in
Come
with your
in.
boyfriend, and I'll be there,
Yes.
and we will help make this happen.
Maria.
Yes.
Somehow.
Yes.
And if it doesn't, one of Kev's boys is single, right?
We got you.
Yes.
You guys are the best. Thank you.
Which one of your boys would be the for her?
Probably me, to be honest.
Oh, come on now. Oh, jeez. All right, Maria. We love you, Maria.
I love you guys so much. Listen to you guys every day.
Thank you. Thank you. That's very flattering. Will you marry me?
If your friends don't make fun of you, they aren't real friends.
This is Mojo in the morning.
Stay funny, my friends.
Hey, we have a chance for you to win Jingle Ball tickets in moments.
It's the second date update on Mojo in the morning.
All right, we're going to find out what's going on with Second Date Update. If you don't get a call back after you've been on a date, text DATE to 95500. We'll get you on Second Date Update. Princess is getting ghosted. How do you ghost a princess? Hi, Princess.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good.
So Princess is actually not getting a call back after she's gone out. And how long has it been since you've talked to him?
It's been a minute.
Are you bummed about this, or did you kind of sense that he was that type of guy that was going to take you out once and then never call you back?
I definitely sensed it, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I love you. Where are you from, by the way? We just had a Georgia listener. Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from the South.
Okay.
Probably never heard of it. A little,
What? No, tell me. What town is it? I'll put it on the map.
No, it's just a little old town, so, and people be making fun of it. So.
No. What state are you in?
What state am I in?
Yeah, what state are you?
Oh, yeah, I'm in Georgia.
In Georgia. Okay. All right. We got to go down to Georgia. The devil went down to Georgia. Mojo in the morning's going down to Georgia, too. All right. So what was it? You guys went out on a date, and what ended up happening?
Like, nothing. Really? I mean, nothing really. He was just regular, plain. It's whatever.
But you were shocked that he completely blew you off. It sounds to me like you didn't enjoy it as much as he probably didn't enjoy it.
I'm trying to decide why you were reaching back out for another date if you just said it was meh.
I mean, because I just don't understand, why he, hasn't reached back out and stuff like that. Because, I mean, everything was cool. It was cool. But, I don't know what happened. I mean, he didn't get none. So, I mean.
Okay, now.
Hanging on that Georgia peach.
Did you guys, was there like any, did you kiss? How was it left?
I mean, he leaned in. I mean, we hugged and stuff. And then, it was a little, peck, on the kiss. But, nothing more than that. But he,
By the way, we can't say pecker on
more.
this radio show. Once you go a little north of Tennessee, no pecker talk on the radio. Real quick, I'm going to find out what's going on for you. I love that this Mojo in the Morning Show can be heard across the world on the iHeartRadio app. I always thought that if I ever did a morning show in Georgia, I would all of a sudden find myself getting an accent. I would just start talking with an accent.
Take it from somebody who did.
That's right. Did you do that?
Start saying y'all.
Y'all, what's happened, y'all?
Start saying y'all.
Derek is on with us right now. Derek, will you say hello to Princess?
Hey.
Hey.
Derek, how could you not call this lovely lady back? What is up with you?
I was, I don't know. I mean, I've just been busy, I guess.
So you've been busy. That's the only reason why you haven't called her back. Did you have a good time on the date? She sounded like it wasn't an extraordinary date. She didn't.
I mean,
she didn't do anything with your pecker, but she actually had fun.
I mean, it was all right. You know, I wasn't. I mean, I was trying to just. It was all right. It was all right.
It was okay. So it wasn't exactly what you were hoping it would be, and if it were what you were hoping it would be, you probably would have called her back.
I think so. That's true.
Did anything?
But what were you hoping?
Yeah, what were you hoping for?
I mean, she was trying to do something, you know, because she told me that or at least she had her profile that she was open to short term, and then when I met her, she said she was mostly long term. I wasn't into that.
So you just wanted to hook up, plain and simple.
That's it.
I mean, it was just something that she said she was open to. She put on her profile.
So you wait.
I mean,
what does your profile say?
Short term, like we ain't got to run down the aisle and get married right away. But I mean, not like one night only. What's wrong with you?
I mean, you had NSA in your profile, no strings attached. So.
But did you discuss this ahead of time? Like when you were DMing or setting up this date, was that in the plans or did you just read it on the profile? Because I know like for my Hinge, there are people who have short-term, long-term, fully committed, like all as options. Like they're open to multiple things. Is this something you discussed?
It depends on the person who you meet.
Right.
See.
No, we didn't discuss it beforehand. He just going off the profile. So you think I'm some like, you know, get down for whatever? Please.
Well, you also you had like filters on your pictures and stuff. So when I seen you, you didn't look the same.
But I'm still fine.
Okay, wait. So to be fair, if your profile, Princess, does say like no strings attached, you're not looking for anything long term, you kind of can't blame him for getting the wrong idea.
Yeah.
Well, you got to discuss it.
But right off the bat,
it's no strings attached for the right one. He ain't the right one for no strings attached. He didn't give me anything to make me want to bust it down that night. So
see that, Derek? Derek, you gotta come to play if you're gonna want to get in the game, my friend.
Yeah, short term doesn't mean you take me out and you get it. It still means you have to put in effort, and I'm willing to hook up if we have a I
don't know that I've ever heard anybody say short term.
Yeah.
I'm on Derek's team, to be honest with you.
What, you take her out?
I'm on his side. I think like when billboards are there to advertise what it is that the business is offering.
Right.
So in my mind, if I'm going on a profile and I see somebody that says short term,
right,
and then they say no strings attached, I'm thinking they want to smash.
But you still have to put in effort, right? Like this isn't a paid
that's why they went on the
like
date.
this isn't like the back of Craigslist, and you're saying, let me call you up, schedule a time, and here's where the money will be laying at the end of the night. He still has to put in effort that he did not put in.
Well, no,
Princess, Princess, what were you hoping that you would get out of Derek that would make it more fun for him?
I mean, I just, his energy was just off. I think like as far as his conversation, he kept talking about like leading back to sex or something like, so what's, your favorite position instead of like, what are my favorite things to do?
There was nothing. There was no substance to the date.
What is your favorite position? You asked that question on a date, Derek?
Nah, that's not true. I wasn't asking all that. I was trying to be subtle, I was trying to be like, okay, so
how do you be subtle and ask that?
Yeah, you can't. You can't.
Buddy. So, back door, front door.
Hold on a second. Nicole wants to comment.
Both,
Nicole, what's up? Second date update.
Morning, guys.
Good morning.
He knew from reading that profile, which it should have been specified, but he already knew it was going to be a smash and go.
See?
Yeah, but he didn't give her anything or any reason to smash.
Right.
Do you have to?
Yes.
This isn't a hooker.
No, maybe I got Tinder confused because I'm thinking if you got short term, long term, or short term in the bio, you got no strings attached. The reason why we done liked each other or swiped is because we want to smash.
If
so
it
when
wa-
we get to the date, it's time to smash.
But you got to
You
get.
have to put in effort.
Yeah. You got
That's wrong,
You
though.
got to be at least a fun date, right?
Then you're talking about escort services.
Exactly.
That's not what she is.
Fred, what's
Well,
up?
I mean,
Hey, what's going on, Mojo and everybody else?
Good morning.
It's Fred, the original Fred from Detroit.
What's up, Fred?
Original Fred.
But
The OG is
anyway,
with us. What's going on?
Buddy is tripping. Okay, okay. Even though she said no strings attached, you still got to put in the work
Yes.
to even get there.
Right?
Like if you going straight in on a date and expecting sex, and the only thing you talking about is sex, you're not going to get it. Even if even if it could go further. But yeah, he's one of the main reasons why it's hard for the genuine guys to get through in dating.
She is a Southern belle. You need to take care of her. Thank you. Appreciate that, the original Fred. What's up, Deshaun? What's up, Deshaun?
Deshaun, we haven't heard from you in a while.
Hey, look, I've been going through some things. Let's see the horror there. How y'all doing, y'all?
We're good,
Good
Deshaun.
morning, man.
What's going on?
Oh, man, look, I gotta say, man, I'm Team Derek all the way, man. I mean, you guys would have called him a creep or a-hole if he would have been straightforward, but that's why he just went off the profile, man.
But she
women
doesn't-
gotta be. I'm sorry, go ahead.
She doesn't have a problem with it being no strings attached. I feel like that's what people are missing. It's not like she put this in the profile and then said, actually, I'm not doing that. It was, I put it in the profile, I'm fine with that. He wasn't a good enough date to want to hook up with.
I'm just saying, he just going off the profile. Can you really be mad at that?
Yes,
Well,
because you
yeah.
still have to connect with somebody. Why is everybody treating her like she's a prostitute?
No, I
Yes,
think
not.
the idea that some people have is that he showed up to the date and was like, this is just our meeting spot. Let's get out of here and
Yeah.
smash. That's not how I'm getting it. What I'm getting is he went in with an intention and a mindset that this was a foregone conclusion that they were going to smash. Because
Right.
she says it is short term. She says it's no strings attached. We're here just to meet and then eventually leave and go smash. But when
It
they
was
got to the
confusing.
date,
It's
when they got to the
confusing.
date, she wasn't trying to smash at all.
Well, if you go to a date and
'Cause he
you're
was
thinking,
boring.
maybe we're going to hook up, and then he gets weirdly sexual the whole time,
Yeah.
I'm shutting down.
But
No,
you
I
said
see that
maybe.
piece
You
of
said
it, too.
maybe hook up. He was under the impression that it was definitely going to happen.
Asking
What's
what
that?
kind of-
On my profile, I have long-term or short. I have it all on
She's
there.
got long-term,
So,
yes.
you
You
pick and
confused.
choose what you want.
Brett's a
Yeah, he
gentleman.
was trying to.
Brett's a gentleman. Brett, what did you want to say?
Hey, I learned from my wife real quick because she's from the South. Even though the profile says that, you still got to put work in.
Yes.
Especially with the girls from
That's
the South.
right.
It's different in the North.
Yeah. Where's your
Are you
girlfriend?
calling us easy in the north?
Hey, women from the North are a lot easier than the South.
Oh, gee.
God, thank God I lived
now
in
we're in
Tampa for
trouble.
8 years.
Oh, now we're in trouble. Now we're in trouble. Brad, don't. Brad, everybody was angry at Derek. Now they're turning on you. Princess, I wish you nothing but the best. You sound like a
Thank you.
beautiful lady. I hope you find somebody that treats you the way you should be treated.
I'm going to go update my profile right now.
Okay. All right.